Hi. Does it work? Yeah? Okay. Hi. Hello. My name is Bryn Thorstrom. Today's video is I wanted to give a quick rundown of what it's like to get certified as a yoga instructor, specifically with 3B Yoga that is in Provo, Utah. But I've heard that it is very similar amongst all certifications. So, number one, which I don't think people talk about enough, but is important, price. Okay, so because I signed up early, like 4 months early, I got $400 taken off. So I spent $2,800. The original being $3,200, right? Yes. I was able to pay a huge chunk of it up front, and then they have different payment option plans. That's how most studios are. So usually good on that. It is a chunk of money, but it really is like an amazing experience. So just to get that out of the way, that's the price. Okay. Next one that everyone has questions about, the time. That again is different for different studios. At 3B Yoga, it is a 12-week period. So it took me 3 months to get my certification. Like 4 months really, because you get a time after the classes have ended to finish getting your homework in. So, for example, when I was getting certified, you had to get, this is as of April of 2024, you need to get 60 classes at the studio logged. So, for my book, let me just see if I can find it. There is a little page that tells you how many classes you have, and then you get them marked off as you go. If I can find it, it's somewhere in here. Here we go. So, 60 classes. Those 60 classes, again, took me from January 13th to April 12th to accomplish. And then if you miss classes, there's also makeup work. Again, this is dependent on the studio that you go to, but time frame is 3 months. All right, for 3B Yoga, I got certified in Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga is a 60 to 90 pose series sequence. You do it the same basically every single time, and I loved it so much. In our course, we went over breath work, we went over anatomy and posturing, and how to, of course, help people in their poses. So, for example, there would be, usually on a Saturday, we would come in, we would do Mysore, which is a self-led hour of yoga. So once you've done the sequence enough, you have it memorized basically, you do it yourself, that's Mysore. Once we've done that, it would be our posturing slash adjustments workshop. So Taylor or Lauren, those were my instructors, they were wonderful. They would come to the middle of the class and they would show us, for example, downward dog. So they would show how it looks in a body. Then they would show how it looks to do sort of wonky. Then ask for a volunteer. I volunteered a lot because if you're not going to be doing this for a certification to teach, this is also a crucial way to fix your practice or just, improve it. So I volunteered a lot, and I would suggest you do the same because you get someone, and you get like 12 people, kind of nerve-wracking, looking at your body, walking around in circles, and checking what you might be able to adjust. So that was really helpful for me in a lot of poses and actually helped me to take the strain off my shoulders, wrists, etc. So that was something that we did a lot in the class. Breath work, we learned a lot about different breathing exercises. What was the other one that I listed? Breath work, posturing / adjustments. One that I didn't say earlier, meditation and the theology of yoga. We learned about the sort of start, so the god Patanjali. We had a lot of books given to us. It was kind of very nice, actually. If you don't get certified with 3B Yoga, I highly suggest reading some of the books that they gave us. Can't find them right now. The first one, though, is the Yamas and Niyamas. It is so good. I believe it is by Deborah. Can't remember her last name. I'll put it somewhere in the links. It is so good. It goes through each of the limbs. It's basically, if you're Christian, like the 10 Commandments of yoga. It's really insightful. The yamas, I believe, oh my gosh, I'm going to botch it. One of them is restrictions, and one of them is sort of like encouragements. So, for example, there is Saucha, which is purity. And for us, we did an entire hour-long discussion on purity and what that looks like, how we eat cleaner, how we treat our body cleaner with our sexual desires and our mindset. And we would often do, after our hour-long discussion, we would do a meditation practice, and we would take notes the whole time, hoping to implement this new topic into our life for the next week. Then the next week, after doing that with like a homework assignment, we would come back, we would discuss it. Again, Saucha, purity. For purity, I remember I ate an orange for an hour, I believe was my homework assignment. So I set aside an hour of time. I had one orange, and I just peeled it and ate it for an hour. So really interesting stuff. Is it worth it to get certified with 3B? As someone who has only ever gotten certified at 3B Yoga, again, in the Riverwoods, Provo, Utah area, yes. Yes, it was. Since getting certified and going through that 3-month period of my life, I have noticed so much more intention with each of my days, even several months past. I'm recording this in July. So months past, I see the benefits, fruits of my labors. I am able to work at a studio near my home, which is amazing and everything that I've ever wanted to do, to help people be in their bodies, because I know what it feels like to finally be in mine. And even if you never teach, the practice aspect alone is mind-blowing. When I get a chance to practice, for example, yesterday I was able to practice. I teach a lot now, so sometimes I forget, but yesterday, practicing, the difference between practicing a year ago and now that I have all the knowledge of, once again, always volunteering to have people look at my body and help me with poses, and spending 3 months of my life, 5 yoga classes a week, it really, really does something to you. My breath work is more intentional. My meditation is more powerful. My spirit feels stronger, lighter, and expounded when I practice, which is not what I could say before. Before, I was like, oh, I'm glad, because now I feel relaxed. Now, it is transformative every single day that I go. So 100% worth it. Definitely go. If you have any more questions, I will try to add more information. Here, this is literally my thing. It's actually, you know what? This isn't even connected very well. This is my certification. There we go. That's what it'll possibly look like. Very sturdy paper. But yeah, so definitely get certified. If you're thinking about it, because I watched YouTube videos like crazy, scouring the internet, just being like, should I get certified? Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Yes. Just do it. If you have the time, even if you don't have the time, there were moms working jobs also in my yoga certification class. They were amazing. It changed their lives. The testimony at the end, everyone was crying. So do it. You won't regret it. It will change your life. It'll change the lives of the people that you talk to and you meet. It is so worth it. It's so worth your time, your money, your mind. It will be stressful, but you will make it through, and it'll be life-changing. So yeah, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Again, if you have anything about specifically 3B yoga, I can give you more information that you need. I know that they're continuing to do classes. I don't know if the instructors will switch up or anything. As of July 2024, I know that they are going to be doing a 300-hour soon. So that's something that I didn't mention. Mine was 200-hour. 3 months, 200 hours. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. And if it wasn't, comment why it wasn't and comment the questions that you really had. And I'll answer them, because I know when I was looking on YouTube, I was frustrated because people weren't telling me the things I wanted to hear. So, okay. Have a good day, guys. Bye.